Do you remember when people used to say, fake it till you make it? Don't do that. You can only keep up that persona and have that mask on for so long. And if you somewhere like Mississippi, it's super high. You can't keep that. You can't keep it on that long. You have to do the work. I'm gonna say this, and don't judge me. I used to be a happiness hater. I didn't know it. I didn't know I was a happiness hater until much later. But you know how you ask people, how you doing today? And, if somebody asks you how you doing today, so, it's common courtesy to ask them, well, how are you? And they be like, I'm blessed. Oh, you blessed. Every time I turn around, you blessed. You don't ever have a bad day? Or you always see this one woman at work and she's always chipper early in the morning. Hi! And you still groggy. You don't want to be at work. And you just like, oh my God. Like somebody just, I remember I had a best friend one day. Well, not one day, but I had a best friend. And we stayed in 2 different states. She was married and I was married. But her and her husband was doing much better than me and my husband. And every time she called, it was just like, something good after the next. And I should have been happy, Like she called like, hey girl, like we're purchasing our first house and this and that. And I'd be on the other phone like, and she's talking about it, and the whole time I'm just like, I'm talking my face frown. Face is frowned, okay? And in my head, you be like, well, dang, like, how come, we ain't got nowhere? They didn't start on their whole first house, Call me and get, girl, I'm pregnant, and, and at that point in time, I was such in a low space. It never dawned on me like, girl, that's your friend. You supposed to be happy. Like, it never dawned on me that hello, something is wrong with you. That's not the reaction that you wanted. And it got to the point where every time she called, it was always something good. So now I want to answer the phone. I just don't want to answer the phone. And still, once again, it just did dawn on me, I'm this bad person. Like, why are you feeling like this? Like, you should be happy, working towards the same thing. But it just seemed like everything bad was happening to me. Everything good was happening to her. And, and baby, that's that low vibrational energy. That's that low vibrational thing that pulls you down every time. And sometimes you stay stuck there. Thank God I didn't. But it took me years to figure that out. Looking back at it, like, and I told myself, well, it was because she wasn't being a real friend. Like, everything good wasn't happening. She just was calling me anytime something good was happening. She know my life was falling apart and this and that. But that ain't got nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, as her friend, I should have been happy for her. And as me being her as my friend, she should have been able to tell me any of the great things that happened in her life. And if I was for her, I should have been happy for her. But sometimes we can be so deep in our own misery and our own ish that we can't be happy for others. That things turn into envy and jealousy and some type of, race that it shouldn't be. Everybody has different times to do different things. And also, some things aren't meant for people. We'll get back to that in a story time. But yeah, I just want you to be aware. Try to be aware of your behavior towards others. Be aware of, your feelings and why. Try to figure out why are you feeling that way. And then try to flip your perspective of things. You know, like if nothing else, like, oh, she doing it, I can do it, you know. I'm so happy for her. I'm so proud. Girl, when you gonna invite me? You know, like, you have to change your perspective. You cannot be woe is me. You cannot be a good friend and be envious and jealous. That's just not how that works. And needless to say, eventually me and that friend, you know, separated. And now looking back, that wasn't the only reason, but I can see how that probably, you know, hurt her feelings. And I wasn't even thinking about her feelings. It was just, oh, you just wanna you wanna blow it in my face. You know, people having the happiest moments in their life, and the first thing I'm thinking is somebody wanna throw it in my face. Like, so yeah, beware of being a happiness hater. Take a look at yourself and see what you can do, what you can change, because those type of things, you know, can start out very minor and turn into something much bigger. And when it turns to that point, you down pretty low, and it can go a whole nother way, because let me tell you, I have met some people unbeknownst to me in the beginning, but later down the line found out that they're so evil and wicked. The jealousy, the envy, it's on so much of a higher level. These people would do anything to see you homeless, to see you penniless, to see you lonely, all out of jealousy, envy, and hate. Don't let that consume you. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, throw me a likes up. See, new. Charge it to my head. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.